Hi, I am Naman, founder of Convot. We turn website conversations into qualified leads automatically. So, what was the problem that we had in our mind while creating Convot? There's a dirty secret of B2B that 97% of the visitors leave without ever talking to you, right? And it's not because they're not interested, it's because the only thing that you give them is a form, right? You just give them, like, fill out your name, email, company, job, whatever, and nobody wants to do that. So what happens? Your best prospects read your docs, browse your pricing page, and then leave. They had real questions, they had real intent, but you never knew they existed, right? So live chat doesn't fix this. It doesn't scale. You can't have a person sitting full time, 24 hours just to capture your leads. It doesn't scale. The chatbots don't fix it either. They answer your questions but don't capture leads. You're stuck between support and pipeline. So the solution. What's the solution? So here's where the Convert comes into the picture. It is best of both worlds. It combines them into a single conversation. You upload your docs, you paste one script tag on your website, just one script tag. It's a 2 minute setup, literally. And you have your AI assistant which knows your product, which knows your site, which knows about you in a click. Now, it answers your visitor with a proper conversational, with proper fact based answer. It knows your context. And here's what's the difference: it helps them by running a 5 stage pipeline. So this is what users doesn't know. User won't know this. There's a 5 stage pipeline: engaging, deepening, capturing, qualifying, and scoring. The visitors think that they are getting a great support experience, but actually you are getting a score with a qualified lead, with full transcript and AI analysis that you can use whenever you are in a meeting with them. Everybody wins in this situation, right? So let's move to the demo. This is the Convot website landing page, how it looks like. This is the pricing models. There we have 4 pricing models. Each one have their own benefits, and you can choose whatever you want according to your need. Now let's go to the actual core point, which is the dashboard. So this is the dashboard of Convot. You see here the all the bots that you have created is listed here. The creating of a bot is just a very simple one-step process. You just have to add the bot name, you have to add the description, you have to add the system prompt. The system prompt by default is very good, so you don't need to change it. If you want to have a personalization, you can do it, of course. Yeah, so I've created one bot for my website which is single bit. That's a company. I have the landing page code access here. So this is what inside of a bot looks like. There are multiple options. I'll walk you through each one of them. First one is a leads, which is like, again, core. So once you have the lead, you have the name, your email address, your company. If the Convert is successful in fetching the company, you have the score, whether the lead is warm or hot or something, like if you want to outreach them or not. Once you click on them, you have the whole conversation with them, like this: what kind of goal they have, what kind of things they want from you, and here's the AI analysis of this whole. So this will be used whenever you are in the meeting, right? So this is how you capture the lead. Then we have important part, which is the lead capture process. This is the whole journey that can be customized by yourself. You have an opening question, you have the options, whatever you want. This is how a preview looks, and based on this the lead will be captured and qualified. You have a qualifying question here, so you can add what kind of thing actually interests your company and what kind of people you want to have meetings with. And we have a social proof, so just to build the trust you can add your social proof. Now the knowledge, you can add any number of documents, you can add any number of links. Right now, see, I've just added one single URL which is of the website that I'm going to be integrating it to, and URLs and documents. Analytics, it gives you a very good deep analytics of each and everything, like what kind of queries were asked, what were the top queries that was asked, what were the potential issue, and the confidence distribution, what kind of confidence it had while answering them, and the usage trend, how many people came and what kind of queries they asked, of course. The test chat, whenever you are happy with the setup of the bot, you can directly chat with it here, like a real customer, it will respond to you. The training part, you can train your chatbot, like you can have a persona, and it can answer the user based on how you want them to answer. The settings include the basic things: how long you want the logs, how what kind of name you want to give your bot so it can introduce itself, what kind of prompt it wants, and the branding. So Convert support full customizable branding. You can upload your own logo, you can set the color theme, you can set if you prefer dark mode, light mode, or you want to give the option to like automatically fetch the current user system preferences, and you can remove the watermark based on the subscription that you have taken. um, and the install widget, which is this is like a one step process. This is very simple to do. You just have to create your own token. Let's say I'll just create the, let's say, production token. I'll create one production. I'll paste the link of the website. So this is a single bit website. As you can see, there's nothing bubble, no bubble chat here. I'll just copy the link and paste it in the allowed domain. So you have to allow your domain so that if your token is exposed to anyone, with this is a public token, so if it exposes to anyone, they can't actually talk to your agent until it's from your own website. Now you just add it, you add the expiration date if you want, create the token, and here it is. So right now it supports like all the major platforms where the website is built. You can add it anywhere which support the scripts. So let's say the website is Next.js. I'll copy this. So this is how the Next.js works. You have to import the scripts. Let's first import the script here, and you just have to paste this here just before the body. Once you have this, you just have to push the code. That's it. That was the only setup needed on the website. Convert, add it, and commit and push. That's it. Once the deployment is done, I'll get back. Okay, the chatbot is deployed. Our website is live, and you can see a bubble here on the bottom right. And once I click this bubble, the chatbot is activated. Hey, got a question? I know this place better than anyone. Ask away. Okay, so let's say let's type hey, and let's see how it works. What's the biggest challenge right now? So this is a question that I entered in the lead qualification process. So when I say I want to redesign my website, it will ask me about what kind of redesign I want, I guess. Let's see. So that's a great challenge. It will, based on like what the context you have provided, it will engage the user. To help me assist, what's your primary goal? So I want a complete revamp of the website. A complete revamp sounds like an exciting project. SingleBit specializes, so it knows about SingleBit and services. And based on that, it is asking me where should I send it. It has created some report. It is saying, so where should I send it? Let's say I give him my email, so singlebit.xyz@gmail.com, and I send my email. So now what is happening behind the scene is it has captured this email as a lead. Now it will come to the qualification process. Got it? Thanks for sharing your email. To ensure a personalized summary is most helpful, what are you aiming to have a complete revamp? So let's say I want a full brand kit and design UI and UX with a website. So it was asking me to the domain of the business. So it is again in the lead qualification question that I have pre-filled. So let's say I am from fintech. The options were created by me, obviously. Mm, yeah. So it is thanks for sharing your business in the fintech space. That's a great area for digital. Blah blah blah. It is just giving me whatever I want to see, or how engaging I can be. So now it is asking me what's like. Would you like any more help? Would you like to set up a call, discuss something? And let's now it's just a conversation bot. So you can ask anything. Uh, can you help? Can you guys help me with automations? So it should have the context of the services that single bit provides. Yes, single bit can definitely help you with the automations. We offer a range of service under workflow automation, including this. So that's pretty awesome, right? So it knows single bit in and out, and it is giving me conversations, it is giving me answers based on what kind of website I have, and whatever the document I upload, whatever the URLs I upload, any number of document, any number of URLs, it does not matter. It just should have the relevant context. That's it. So now let's go back to the Convot dashboard, and let's go to the lead, and let's see. Yeah, we have 3 leads now. So the single bit is a new one, but when I click this, I have the analysis. The visitor is interested in a complete website revamp. It is from fintech business, including the full brand and UI/UX, website itself. Here's the summary. The conversation demonstrated excellent lead capture with the bot effectively guiding the visitor for general inquiry, potentially high value opportunity. And you have the whole chat as well, what the user actually asked and what the bot replied. So you can ask him directly, you can mail them, you can have a meeting set up with them. So that was the Convert demo. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys can give me feedbacks on how to improve this, what kind of feature you want, and it will be shipped within a few weeks at least, I guess. So see ya. I hope you like this. Bye bye.